Good evening, everybody. Junior's outside the window. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And it's been a while since I made a video, so I figured I'd update you guys. So I got this window trimmed out, and I really like it. I have to get me some more cedar because I think I need some cedar to trim inside the doors, and then I'm going to trim the outside of it with the stain 1x4. As you can see, I got them all in, I got them sanded down. I just got to get me some more stain, and I think I'm going to come back and put a little ledge on the top of here. And I've had another fire in the stove. I brought me some wood up so I wouldn't have to go down and get it. What else have I done? Oh, I finished this little trim project. Got that all done. I think that turned out really good. Still haven't got the board up here, and as you can see, the lettering and all the writing has gone off the board. I sanded it. Was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and as you can see, well, you might not can see, so we'll walk up there. I need to unplug this and let this, it goes into a battery preservation mode. But I figured, I came up here, oh, look, caps. And they didn't have the galvanized metal for the 6x6, so I got a copper one. I figured it'd blend in well with the cedar and everything. And I had to sand that post down just a little bit because it was like 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 instead of being 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. So I got that taken down. But you can see the tops. I think it just blends it all in well with the galvanized metal. But I came up here and started putting filler in, and then I need to sand them and restain them. But I think when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and bring the sander up here and get the writing off of the few boards. I think this one, that one. See how many. I think this one's good. That one's good. I think there's only 2 or 3. As these all look good. I'm sorry I got you upside down. Oh, and that one has a little bit of writing on it. Not much. There we go. But you can see I filled it all in with wood filler. Just need to sand it and restain it. So I figured if I was going to have to restain this, that I would just bring the sander up here. And there's some writing on this. And I'll just sand the boards while I'm at it and restain the whole board because there's some writing on that one. So that shouldn't, the sander will be the longest, but it didn't take very long to sand that board. But with them being in an awkward position, it may take a little bit longer, but I'm not too worried about it. But I think the tops on them, I think they look really, really, really good. Just kind of brings everything in. So I have been working, not working as much as I probably should be, but I have been working. I still need to get this. I don't know why this diagonal is throwing me off, but we'll go in here first, get some lights on. There we go. And only thing I need is to finished painting this again, move the mirror over there, and I got this bathroom window trimmed out. I like it. I incorporated both some of the gray on the inside and then the cedar on the outside. I like that. So I think that I've got 5 windows left to do. The 3 upstairs. Well, 6. I forgot about the little window in my bedroom. I got 3 windows in here. I got those 2 big ones and then that little one. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with the cedar. Just keep it all natural. And I don't know, as far as the window sills, it may be some of the stained board. Get that done. But I also got in here and got some work done. And you can see that I trimmed this window out with the same blue board that's on the wall, and then trimmed it out with cedar. I'm getting a little bit better on doing my window trim, and that turned out really good. And as you can see, put a piece of quarter round down at the bottom, and then let me move around the ladder. Put a piece over here. I was just wanting to see what it was going to look like, and I like it, so I'm going to stain some more. Actually, I've got it stained. I just got to get it up because I have to do that corner first. And I think I'm going to just enclose it in cedar because I don't have any more of the long blue boards. So I think I'm just going to do that in cedar and then trim it. So then I'll have 1, 2, 3 more walls to do with the quarter round. Now, the bathroom, as you can see, I got off a little bit. Well, my board was split too. So I put in a wood filler there so I can come back and sand it and stain it and do that. And then I stained a board for the outside, which is not fastened or anything. It'll come up because tomorrow I think I'm going to work on the floor in here, get it all swept and get the vinyl flooring finally done. But I wanted to show y'all my shower. It's a little impractical, or I don't know. I had to do what I had to do. But this towel turned out really well, and I left like a little same thing, like a reveal on this. And you can tell it's got a little bit of cedar stain to tie in to the board that's on the bottom, plus to tie in to the stained little board that I left up there. Now, as you can tell, it's not quite perfect, but it's good enough for what I need. And I didn't have any more of the bluish gray stain to stain like in that corner, which you really, it's a little piece of chip. But I had to get kind of, I had to get creative in how to cover up that ceiling where it'd been scuffed up, and then there was some gaps up there. So all in all, I think it's turned out really well. It's so cramped, it's hard to see. I just put the outside on here for effects, and then if you put anything up there, it's all going to be basically hid from the shower rod and the shower curtain. But I don't know. I don't think the shower curtains come in, but it's westerny too. So I'll make sure I show that to y'all when it gets up there. But yeah, I finally got it done. It's not exactly how I intended it. I just had to work with it. You can tell the little cedar board back there is a little off. That's because if you look at the metal's not exactly straight. And this little project took me a while to figure out exactly how I wanted to do things, but I'm glad I put a little lever, so it's strong enough to hold anything that I might want to set up there and not have to put stuff on these. I can put my, shampoo and body wash up there. So it keeps it rustic looking. All in all, I like how it ties in. If you get back here and look at the whole thing, I like how it all ties in together. And hopefully I can get the floor down tomorrow. And I did this, as you can see, the door casing was far out away from the wall, so I put some of these 1x2s to take up the blocking, but I'm going to trim it out in cedar, which just putting those up helped. And as you can see, my screws are no longer exposed, and they're actually in something. I took them out and re-screwed them in. So yeah, I think with the cedar around it, leave a light reveal over here on the door facing will be good. I need to really get a storm door. It's a lot warmer in here than it has been. And I think this might have helped, but it's such an old door. You know, I think it's single pane glass, and I just need to, I think, save up this coming year to, it's probably going to have to be a custom storm door made to fit in there. So, yeah, it's not your normal door. Plus, I'll probably have to remove the handle and stuff that's on the outside because it's not leaving a whole lot of room for a storm door to go up. But, yeah, that's what we've been doing. Oh, and we got in the tankless water heater. So, yeah, I was trying to get the floor in here so the plumbers could go ahead and come. I need to get all this stuff out of here. But you can tell this is going to be the color of the flooring up against, you know, the cedar. So I think it's not too much different from the concrete, but it's got a little bit of a wood effect. So I've been watching videos today about the all these different floors, and there's a guy who used them on that one. I think he gave it a 4 because of how easy it was to break the outside thing with your fingers. I can't break it, but he could break it. But anyway, that's what we got going on. I got my ideals. I just got to get some lumber and some more cedar for the door, in the hidden door for in the closet. I'm going to make it, I decided I am going to make it a bookshelf. I just got to get in here and play with it. I want to make it about, I'm going to have to reframe this up to make it wider. And probably going to make it probably 6 inches. 6 inches wide. It probably is almost close to that now. And on the back side of it, put some of the galvanized metal and put, you know, make it bookshelves and have the door. That's going to be one of the last projects that I do. But yeah, still smells good in here. Love my cedar closet. Yeah, this will be one of the last things that I'll probably work on. I need to trim it out. And I may just use some of the quarter round that I have and trim out the edges. That's all. I'm not going to worry about the ceiling because the ceiling actually turned out really, really good. I just may trim out the corners. But that's the idea. Since we didn't use any of the metal for the upstairs, decided to, I'd put it on the back of my bookshelf that I wanted to do. Probably going to have to cut it down. And see, it's 59 in here. It's been colder, but I've been in here working. Yeah, I've still got some of my gray and some of the colonial maple. That's actually what I've stained this with and that with. That's made it look like the cedar blends in really well. And I put a couple of more boards on the window. They're not fastened or anything, but once I got to looking at it, I said, yeah, that needs to be dressed up. This one, you know, is not probably ever going to be fastened because it's got that bump out in the metal right there, and it won't go any further right there. So that's just there for basically looks. This one I did push in, so I'll probably fasten it, but when my trash sacks around, you can't see everything, but I think it makes it look better. But I think if you saw the little ledges in the shower, I think I'm going to put another piece up here and make that a little ledge too, because on the board will fit right in behind that. And yeah, it'll just trim it out a little bit. But I'm very excited how that trim work turned out. I think it turned out really, really pretty. Kind of just finished it off and tied everything together. And I just got to sand that stuff down and restain it. Everybody loves the stair railing. I've sent pictures to my daughters yet. They haven't seen it in person. But it's turned out really good. So I'm going to do the bathroom flooring in there tomorrow. Then I'll probably move upstairs. I'll give that wood filler a lot of time to dry. And do Brooke's room. Go ahead and get the carpet down and then work on the vinyl flooring up there. And I need to call the plumbers to see when they can come. So as you could tell outside, it was dark. I just finished feeding. And it's been raining the last 2 days. And I've been using my table saw for a lot of stuff. And I've got wood out here, but as you can tell, that pile's decreased because I brought a bunch of it in here. But yeah, it's been raining and it's kind of foggy. And there were deer down there by the pond earlier when I was out. So yeah, I want to get the floor down in the bathroom so I can go ahead and bring the washer and dryer in there and get that ready so when the plumbers come, they can get everything done. And there's Jin. So I know it's been a while, but I've been slowly working. Could have probably got more accomplished than I have, but I'm still working. So hope everybody's staying safe and warm. And if any of you are in California, hope y'all been safe. Hope you didn't lose your homes. And those of y'all that did, we send our prayers your way. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. And if you like the content, hit that like button. And if you hadn't subscribed, come on over to the channel, subscribe. I see a squirrel running down there. And hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And Denton's been really good with all this cold weather and rain and stuff because he's been having to stay pinned up. Mom's usually up there too. So yeah, just a dreary day. We got quite a bit of rain today, and I think we're supposed to get more. So from us to y'all, stay warm, stay safe. We miss you. We thank y'all for tuning in and watching the videos. And go over and check out my sister's channel, Wright Farms. She usually just uploads shorts, but she is able to catch some of the funniest things, and everybody could use a laugh every now and then. And I'm going to get in here and turn off all the lights and turn off the heater. It's actually warm in here. I think it got up. When I was working in the bathroom back there, I had the heater on from the exhaust, and it was really warm. So as you can see, I got all my tools out here, but I'm going to shut everything down, shut the big ceiling fan off, and call it a day. See y'all on the next one.